What's the easiest story to tell in English? Your own life.
But when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," many people freeze and forget the words.
Don't worry. Today, we'll show you how to talk about your life in simple, natural English with confidence and fun.
Yes, after this episode, you'll be ready to share your daily routine, hobbies, and dreams like a pro.
Welcome back to Simple English Space. I'm Anna.
And I'm William. Thank you for joining us again. Today, we'll explore one of the most useful topics in everyday conversation, talking about your life.
Yes, because in English, introductions and daily life stories appear everywhere. At school, at work, when meeting new friends, or even in interviews.
That's true. And guess what? You don't need advanced grammar or fancy vocabulary. You only need 3 things: simple words, clear ideas, confidence.
I love that. Simple words, clear ideas, confidence. That's the key. So, William, how do we start if someone asks us to talk about our life?
Good question. You can begin with 4 basic areas: your background, where you come from, your family, your daily life, what you usually do, your hobbies or interests, your goals or dreams.
Perfect. Let's make it easy for our listeners. We'll show a short example conversation using these 4 parts. Hi, William. Can you tell me about your life?
Sure. My name is William. I come from Australia, but now I live in Singapore. I work as an English teacher, and I really love helping my students speak with confidence. Every morning, I wake up early, make a cup of coffee, and read the news. Then I go to class around 8 a.m. After work, I like to play guitar or go jogging. On weekends, I usually watch movies with friends. My family is small, just my parents and one younger sister. They live near the beach, so when I visit, I love walking along the shore. My dream is to travel around the world and meet English learners everywhere.
That's a great example, William. Clear, simple, and personal. Now, let's share some quick tips so our listeners can create their own version.
Tip number 1, use the present tense for your daily life. For example, I wake up at 7. I go to school. I work in an office.
Yes, keep it simple. You don't need to say, I am waking up every morning. Just say, I wake up every morning.
Tip number 2, use time words to sound natural, like usually, sometimes, every day, on weekends.
Tip number 3, use connecting words such as and, but, because, then, after that. They make your story flow smoothly.
Exactly. Example, I study English every evening, and after that, I watch YouTube in English.
Tip number 4, add feeling words. Don't just say what you do, say how you feel. Like, I love reading. I enjoy cooking. I don't like waking up early.
Haha, that's me. I don't like waking up early either.
See? That's what makes your life story sound real and natural. Many learners feel shy to talk about themselves in English, but here's something to remember. Your life is interesting because it's yours.
Yes, no one else has the same story as you. You don't need perfect grammar to make it meaningful.
English is just the bridge. What matters is your story, your emotions, your voice.
And practice will make it easier. Every time you tell your story, it becomes smoother and more natural.
So start small. Practice in front of a mirror, talk to your phone, record yourself, or chat with a friend.
You can even write your life story in a small notebook and say it out loud every day.
Yes. Remember, the more you speak, the stronger your confidence becomes. Let's help our listeners practice. I'll ask you 5 questions, and William will answer with examples. 1. What's your daily routine like?
I usually wake up around 7 a.m., make breakfast, and go to work. In the afternoon, I take a short walk, and in the evening, I relax by watching English shows. On weekends, I spend time with family or friends.
2. What do you like to do in your free time?
I love listening to music and playing guitar. Sometimes I write small English songs for fun. It helps me relax and keeps my brain creative.
3. What kind of people are in your family?
My family is very supportive. My mom is a teacher and my dad loves gardening. My sister studies architecture. We often cook together when we meet.
4. What is your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is when I traveled to Japan. I was amazed by how polite people were and how delicious the food was. I learned to say thank you in Japanese and practiced every day.
5. What are your goals for the future?
I want to open my own English center someday where learning feels like fun and confidence grows naturally. I also dream of writing a small book for English learners worldwide.
Wow, that's inspiring. Listeners, now it's your turn to answer these questions in your own way. You know, William, I think many learners still feel they have nothing interesting to say about their life.
That's true. But I always tell my students every life is interesting when you tell it with honesty.
Exactly. You don't need to be rich, famous, or travel the world. You can talk about your school, your morning coffee, your friends, your dreams. That's all part of who you are.
And when you share those things, people connect with you. That's what real communication means, connection.
I love that word, connection, because speaking English is not about showing off vocabulary, it's about connecting hearts.
Beautifully said, Anna.
So before we test our listeners, let's review what we learned today. 1. Talking about your life includes your background, daily life, hobbies, and goals. 2. Use simple present tense and time words. 3. Add feelings to make your story alive. 4. Practice every day and don't worry about mistakes. 5. Confidence grows with repetition.
Excellent summary. Now, let's make it fun. It's time for our mini quiz.
Are you ready? Let's go. Question 1. When you talk about your daily routine, which tense do you use? A. Past tense. B. Present tense. Answer B. Present tense. Question 2. Which sentence sounds more natural? A. I am waking up at 7 every day. B. I wake up at 7 every day. Answer B. I wake up at 7 every day. Question 3. Which word helps you connect two ideas? A. And. B. Cat. Answer A. And. Question 4. Which sentence shows feeling? A. I eat breakfast. B. I love eating breakfast with my family. Answer B. I love eating breakfast with my family. Question 5. What should you focus on when speaking English? A. Perfection. B. Communication. Answer B. Communication.
Great job, everyone! If you got them all correct, give yourself a clap.
And if you made mistakes, that's okay. You're learning, and every mistake means progress. Let's end today's episode with something from the heart.
Yes, because learning English is not only about words or grammar, it's about believing in yourself.
You don't need to sound perfect to be understood. You just need to be brave enough to start speaking.
Every time you open your mouth and speak English, even just one sentence, you become stronger.
Remember when you were a baby learning your first language? You didn't worry about grammar or mistakes. You just tried. You listened, copied, laughed, and learned. That's how we should learn English too.
That's true. Confidence doesn't come from waiting until you're ready. It comes from doing it again and again until fear disappears.
So, talk about your life. Talk about your day, your dreams, your hobbies. Let English become part of your story.
Exactly. Make English your friend, not your enemy. Speak it while cooking, while walking, even when thinking.
And remember, every story, even yours, has the power to inspire someone.
Yes, you never know who needs to hear your story. Maybe your small effort encourages another learner to start speaking too.
So don't stay silent. Speak, share, smile, because your English journey is not about perfection, it's about progress.
Beautiful, Anna.
Thank you, William, and thank you, listeners, for spending time with us today. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep talking about your life in English.
You're stronger than you think, smarter than you believe, and more fluent than you realize.
This has been Easy English Talk about your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss other videos.
See you next time on Simple English Space.